A loved one who has passed away is trying to warn you. Archangel Michael says, open this immediately, before it's erased forever. A voice from the other side is calling you for your name. Archangel Michael says, do not scroll away. This message is not random. It is a divine interruption meant only for you. In this very moment, while you read these words, a soft whisper is moving through the unseen realms, carrying the voice of someone you once loved deeply. They have crossed over, but their connection to you has never broken. The thread of love, invisible yet unshakable, is now pulling you toward this message because there is something urgent they must tell you. For nights, they have been trying to reach you. In your dreams, through chills on your skin, through flickering lights when no one else is around. You may have thought it was coincidence, but Archangel Michael reveals that it is not. These are signs, deliberate and desperate, because time is running out for you to hear what they need to say. You feel it even now, your heart pounding slightly faster, the air around you shifting. That is because their voice is calling your name, trying to cut through the noise of this world to reach your soul. Heaven has moved everything to place this message before your eyes so you cannot miss it this time. Archangel Michael says, this is not meant to frighten you but to awaken you. Your loved one carries a warning. Not to harm or burden you but to protect you from something approaching in your path. They see what you cannot yet see, from their place beyond the veil. They have watched every moment of your struggle, every tear you thought no one noticed, and every silent prayer you whispered in the dark. But now, something has shifted in the unseen. Forces are moving, choices are being made, that could soon lead you into danger, heartbreak or an irreversible loss. Your loved one cannot allow that to happen without at least trying to guide you. That is why their voice is echoing, urgently, repeating your name, begging for your attention. You may have ignored dreams of them before, thinking they were only memories. You may have brushed off the chills or the feeling that someone was near you in an empty room. But Michael says this is their moment to speak clearly, powerfully, because if you close this message, the chance could vanish forever. Listen carefully, because heaven is holding this window open only for a short while. Archangel Michael says, your bond with them is eternal, and they are closer now than you think. Imagine them standing just behind you now, their hand reaching toward your shoulder. You cannot see them, but the energy is there, the warmth of love that has never faded, the fierce desire to protect you from pain. It is pulsing from their spirit straight into yours. They have seen you struggling with decisions, doubting your worth, and fighting battles you never asked for. They want to tell you that none of this is your fault. There are people and forces who have tried to dim your light, but your loved one sees the truth. You are stronger than even you realize, and yet danger lingers. Someone near you carries an intention that is not pure. You may already feel their unease in your gut, but you have not yet uncovered what they are hiding. From the other side, your loved one has witnessed their moves and cannot stay silent any longer. This is why you keep hearing that voice at night or feeling like someone is calling you when no one is there. It is not your imagination, it is the sound of love trying to protect you before it's too late. Archangel Michael says, you have been chosen to receive this message because heaven trusts you will understand it. You may have been feeling disconnected lately, as though even your prayers bounced back without answers, but that is only because heaven has been preparing this precise moment for you. Everything else had to be silent so you could hear this message clearly when it arrived. Your loved one is not lost, they walk with you every day, watching over you as you move through life's trials. Sometimes, they have placed signs, numbers you keep seeing, psalms that play at perfect moments, sudden waves of emotion that make no sense. These were all whispers of what is coming, trying to prepare you. Now, the warning is stronger. A situation is developing rapidly that could alter your destiny if you are not careful. Your loved one is trying to redirect your path, to shield you from betrayal and guide you toward safety, but their ability to reach you fully depends on whether you listen now. Even as you read this, you can feel the urgency rising in your chest. That is because this is not just words on a screen, it is energy flowing from the other side straight to you. They want you to know that not everyone around you can be trusted. Smiles can hide sharp intentions, and kind words can mask deceit. Your loved one has seen someone speaking your name in places you do not know about, plotting actions that would deeply wound you if they succeed. This is not meant to make you afraid, but aware. Heaven's protection surrounds you, and this message is proof of that. The one who passed away loved you too much to let you walk blindly into harm. Soon, you will feel a strong instinct, a pull toward making a decision, avoiding a place, or questioning someone's behavior. That is their spirit moving through you, guiding you without words. Be rested. That is how you will know their warning is true. Even when others doubt you, even when you cannot explain why you are making a certain choice, know that you are following divine protection. Your loved one also wants to bring you peace. For so long, you have carried unanswered questions about their passing, guilt, sorrow, or confusion about whether they knew how much you loved them. Archangel Michael wants you to know they see everything now, they know your pain. They know every word you wish you had said. And they want to lift that heavy weight from your heart right now. From where they are, there is no anger, no regret, only love that never ends. This is why they fight so hard to reach you, because that love is still alive and will never fade. The warning they bring is only part of this message, the other part is a promise. You are not alone, and you never will be. Even in your darkest hours, when it felt like no one understood, their spirit has been beside you. Sometimes they have sent you signs you ignored. Feathers, sudden sense of familiar places or dreams that felt too real. Other times, they nudged you away from danger without you even realizing it, but this moment is different. This is not a gentle nudge. It is a loud, divine call to wake you up before something is erased forever. If you close this and ignore it, you may never know the full truth they are trying to reveal. Archangel Michael says, you are being shielded from what could destroy your peace. Do not dismiss this message, for it is heaven's final attempt to warn you in time. In the days ahead, you may notice more signs, a dream where they appear. Speaking clearly for the first time. Sedinsil Saravainarmernig. Objects moving slightly or lights flickering when you mention their name, a stranger saying words that feel like they came directly from your loved one. These are confirmations that this message is real and that their spirit is working with heaven's angels to reach you. You are protected, but to fully receive that protection, you must stay alert, trust your intuition, and know that this voice calling your name is not a memory. It is happening now. Soon, clarity will come, the person or situation that threatens your peace will reveal itself, and you will understand why heaven moved mountains to send you this warning. When that moment comes, remember this message and know that you were prepared in advance by love that never dies. Archangel Michael leaves you with this final truth: nothing from the other side is ever lost. Every prayer, every tear, every word of love has crossed heaven's gates. Your loved one stands with me now, whispering into your heart, promising they will not leave until you are safe. If you feel the weight of this message in your soul, know that it is because heaven is speaking directly to you. Your loved one's warning is a gift of protection and proof of eternal love that not even death can silence. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the reason you are still reading is because your soul recognizes the truth hidden in these words. Even though your eyes see only text, your spirit feels the pull of something far greater, a connection that cannot be broken. Your loved one is leaning in closer now, standing in a place just beyond sight yet fully present. They are pleading with you to stay open, to not dismiss what is being revealed in this sacred moment. There is a spiritual battle happening around you that you cannot see. Shadows have tried to cover the truth, to keep you blind to what is being plotted in secret, but the bond of love has pierced through that darkness, and now light is breaking through to warn you. Archangel Michael says, this message is like a bridge between heaven and earth. It carries not just words but energy, an unspoken current that your heart can feel even if your mind does not understand it fully yet. Your loved one has been calling you for nights, whispering your name again and again, hoping for a sign that you are listening. This is the sign. They want you to know that a moment of choice is approaching rapidly. Soon, you will be offered something that seems harmless or even kind, but beneath the surface lies dissection. If you accept it blindly, it could chain you to sorrow that would take years to escape. But heaven refuses to let you walk into that trap. That is why this message has arrived now. Breaking through every barrier to find you before it's too late. Your loved one's voice trembles with urgency, not because they fear for themselves but because they fear for you. They see the pain you've already endured, the betrayals you never deserve, and they cannot bear to watch you be struck again. They remember the way you held them, spoke to them, or cried for them when they were still on this earth. Every memory is still alive within them, echoing with love. And because of that love, they are risking everything to pierce the veil between life and death to keep you safe. Do you feel it now? That's like change in the air, the sensation that someone is standing right behind you as you read this. That is not imagination. That is love refusing to let go. Heaven is aligning signs that will soon appear in your path. A stranger will say something eerily similar to what your loved one used to tell you. You will see their favorite number appear in unexpected places. A familiar scent will surround you, though no one else notices it. These are not coincidences. They are confirmation that their spirit is moving closer, preparing you for what is about to unfold. The warning they bring is urgent, but alongside it comes hope. Because of this divine intervention, you will not face what was meant to harm you. Archangel Michael says you must release fear and accept this guidance. For too long, you have questioned your own intuition, dismissing it as overthinking. But heaven says your inner knowing is one of your greatest shields. The voice calling your name is awakening the shield, strengthening your spirit for what lies ahead. You will soon face a moment where you feel uncertain of whom to trust. In that moment, remember this. Your loved one will send you a physical sign. It may be a sudden shiver, a gust of wind indoors, or even an object falling unexpectedly. When it happens, stop, breathe, and do not take the step you were about to take. That will be the hand of protection reaching from the other side to guard you. Your loved one also wants you to know that happiness is not lost for you. They see the loneliness you've tried to hide, the nights you've cried when no one was watching. They are saying now that joy is coming, and you must not give up before it arrives. There is someone who will come into your life carrying light and honesty, someone who will help heal what has been broken. Heaven is arranging this meeting even now. But the warning must be heard first, where this blessing could be delayed, where stolen. Every struggle you faced has been preparing you for this chapter. And your loved one promises they will walk beside you until the day you finally feel free and whole again. Even though they are in heaven, they are not silent. They are speaking through this message. Through signs, through the invisible pull of intuition. The world may not understand it, but you feel it deeply. That is proof that their spirit is alive and still tethered to yours. Archangel Michael says, when you hear your name whispered in the quiet hours, do not fear. That is love protecting you, guiding you, calling you home to safety. Soon, you will understand everything. The hidden plots will surface. The masks will fall, and you will see why this warning had to come now. Until then, hold these words close to your heart. For they are not just words, they are a shield. Forged by love. Delivered by heaven, Archangel Michael says, the voice you hear calling your name is not a dream. It is a bridge, woven from love, carrying a message from beyond the veil. As you read these words, your loved one is moving closer, their presence thickening the air around you. You might feel warmth on your shoulder or a sudden pressure in your chest. It is them, reaching out through unseen hands, desperate to make sure you know you are not alone. This moment is sacred, and heaven has pushed this message into your life because the warning cannot wait any longer. Your loved one has seen what is coming. From their vantage point in the heavenly realm, they have witnessed the plans of those who wish you harm. They see every whispered lie, every scheme wrapped in false kindness, and they know the moment is approaching when you will be faced with a choice that could bind you to pain. They will not let that happen. Love this strong does not fade, even with death. It fights, it calls. It moves through dimensions if it must. That is why they have stirred the heavens to break through to you now, before this window closes and their message is erased forever. Archangel Michael says, you have felt their presence before and wondered if you imagined it. The night you felt a hand brush yours while you slept. The day you heard your name softly spoken though no one was near, the times you smelled their familiar perfume or cologne in an empty room. None of it was coincidence. These were all attempts to reach you, to whisper truths the living world could not tell you, but now the stakes are higher. You have reached a turning point in life. A crossroads where one wrong step could cost you far more than you realize. The warning from your loved one is urgent because the danger is closer than it has ever been. They are telling you this. Someone close to you carries intentions that are not pure. This person hides behind smiles and soft words. But in silence, they plan something that could wound your heart deeply. They may pretend loyalty, but heaven has seen their true colors. Your loved one has witnessed conversations and actions you cannot see. And they cannot stay silent while you walk unknowingly into the path they've laid for you. The whisper calling your name is their way of pulling you back. Stopping you before it's too late, they beg you to trust your instincts, to believe the unease you feel around this person, because the discomfort is divine protection warning you to stay alert. Archangel Michael says, heaven has already begun moving people and circumstances to shield you. There will soon be a sudden change, a plan falling apart, an unexpected delay, or a revelation that makes you question someone's honesty. This is not random. It is heaven working with your loved one's spirit to steer you away from hidden traps. Signs will multiply. You might overhear a conversation revealing secrets that were meant to stay hidden. A stranger may say something that feels like it was sent directly from your loved one. Dreams will become more vivid, carrying warnings or showing you people you need to be cautious of. Each sign is a thread in a divine net catching you before you fall into unseen danger. Your loved one is also speaking hope into your future. While they warn of betrayal, they also bring news of restoration. They want you to know that not everyone around you wishes you harm. Soon, someone true heart will step forward to help you, to lift you when you feel alone. This meeting is no accident. It is heaven's response to your prayers, a blessing your loved one has interceded for on your behalf. When this person arrives, you will feel an undeniable sense of safety and warmth, as if your loved one themselves is standing beside you. This is their gift, a living proof that love transcends realms and time. Archangel Michael says, do not carry guilt over words unspoken or moments lost. Your loved one knows you have replayed memories, wishing you had said more, done more, shown your love more clearly before they passed. Heaven wants you to release that burden now. From where they stand, they see every gesture of love you gave, every sacrifice you made, and every silent prayer you whispered after they were gone. They have never once doubted your love for them. And now, they are returning that love tenfold, working from heaven to protect and guide you. They want you to know they are proud of you, that you have endured more than anyone realizes. And that you are stronger than the darkness surrounding you. Soon, you will feel a rush of energy unlike anything you've felt before, a warmth that floods your chest or a sudden wave of emotion that brings tears to your eyes without reason. That will be the exact moment your loved one breaks through fully, standing so close their presence can no longer be denied. When that happens, speak their name aloud. Tell them you hear them. This acknowledgement will open a clear channel between you, allowing them to guide you more directly in the days to come. This is heaven's plan, to unite your strength with their eternal presence so that together, you can walk safely through what's ahead. Archangel Michael says, heaven is not finished speaking to you. The most important part is still unfolding. Even now, the atmosphere around you is changing because your loved one is stepping closer. They are whispering your name with a tenderness only you would recognize. It is not a memory, it is happening right now. Their voice threading through the veil, desperate for you to know what they have seen. From where they stand, they see dangers and blessings both moving toward you. Some people near you are smiling to your face while hiding intentions that could shatter your trust. Others are praying silently for your success, though you do not yet see their support. Your loved one has chosen to warn you, to lift you above betrayal, and to guide you toward those who are truly meant to stand by your side. Archangel Michael says, the warning is urgent because time is slipping away. There is a moment coming soon, a meeting, a message, or an unexpected encounter that will test your discernment. If you are not prepared, you could say yes to something that feels harmless but would bind your destiny to the wrong people. your loved one cannot let this happen without giving you every chance to see clearly. That's why you felt unsettled lately, why your nights have been restless, and why certain names or places have made you uneasy without explanation. It's not paranoia, it's divine protection. Your spirit knows what your eyes cannot yet see because heaven has already shown it to your soul. Your loved one is also bringing truth that will heal you. They see how much you've carried blame, regret, and pain from the past. They want you to release it now. The times you felt you failed them, the moments you think you could have changed if you'd only tried harder, heaven says none of that was your fault. From their place in eternity, they see the bigger picture. Every moment, even the ones that hurt, led you to this point where divine guidance could reach you. They hold no anger, only endless love and a fierce desire to see you finally lie free of the weight you've been dragging behind you for too long. Archangel Michael says, prepare for a divine encounter. Soon, something will happen that feels impossible to explain. It may be a stranger speaking words that sound exactly like your loved one's voice. It could be a psalm playing at the perfect moment, delivering a message only you would understand. Or it could be a sudden, overwhelming sense of warmth as if invisible arms are wrapping around you. When this happens, do not dismiss it. This is the moment heaven will confirm everything you are reading now. Your loved one will be closer than ever, showing you they have not abandoned you and never will. This encounter will shift something deep within you, aligning your path with safety, truth, and blessings long overdue. You will also notice changes in your surroundings. Certain people may distance themselves from you without reason. Unexpected opportunities will begin to open, while doors leading to harm will suddenly close. You will feel drawn toward a safer, more peaceful environment, as if guided by unseen hands. All of this is the result of your loved one and the angels moving in unison to protect you. Every shift is deliberate, crafted by heaven to ensure you are lifted away from deception and placed on the path meant only for you. Archangel Michael says, your life is about to change, and heaven is making sure it changes for the better. This is why the message had to find you today. You were never meant to stumble through this battle alone. You were always meant to be shielded, guided, and surrounded by love, even from those who now live in heaven. Your loved one has already started rewriting your future, clearing away traps, and guiding blessings toward you. What feels uncertain today will soon make sense when you see how heaven rearranged everything for your protection. This message comes to a close. Understand this. Nothing from the other side is ever erased. The voice calling your name will not fade. The guidance will not disappear. This is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter where heaven speaks to you more clearly than ever before. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the unknown. Your loved one walks beside you, and I stand guard over you. Together, we will lead you safely into the life heaven has prepared for you. From this moment forward, watch for signs. Trust every whisper, every instinct, every divine nudge you feel. Your loved one's presence will soon be undeniable. Their guidance unmistakable, and their protection unbreakable. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, even though you believe this message has reached its end, heaven is still pouring more into your spirit because the warning must echo louder than fear. The silence you have felt for so long is breaking now. Your loved one's voice grows stronger each moment you allow these words to enter your heart. This is not just a message, it is a living thread of light, weaving through the unseen, pulling your destiny back from danger. From the very second you opened this, angels began moving in your surroundings. Barriers that once blocked guidance are falling away, hidden truths are being prepared to surface. And the path you thought you had to walk alone is being transformed into one where divine help surrounds you at every step. Your loved one wants you to know they have been with you in moments you thought no one could see, the night you cried silently, feeling forgotten. The moment you whispered their name into the dark, wondering if they could hear. The times you begged heaven for a sign that you were not walking blindly, they were there for all of it. Every tear you had been held in heaven's hands. Every prayer, even the unspoken ones, was heard clearly. Now, this warning is the answer to those prayers. It is the bridge you've been waiting for. The confirmation that love has not abandoned you. Archangel Michael says, you are not late. You have not missed your chance. Darkness has tried to convince you that opportunities pass you by, that it's too late to fix certain mistakes, or too late to hear from the one you miss so dearly. That is a lie. Heaven operates beyond the limits of time and death. The voice calling your name is proof that not even death could silence their love for you. The moment you truly open your heart to hear them, heaven will move swiftly, lining protection and miracles you thought were impossible. Something extraordinary is about to happen. In the coming days, you may notice a sudden message or call from someone carrying information you need to hear, dreams that reveal faces or places you must pay attention to. The inexplicable sense of being watched over and guided, even in empty rooms. Each of these signs is deliberate. It is your loved one, working with Archangel Michael, ensuring you know exactly what to do when danger tries to approach. And when blessings arrive, you will know they came from their hand, from their love still alive and active. Archangel Michael says, there will be a moment soon when the unseen world touches the physical. You might feel a sudden hand on your shoulder, hear your name whispered clearly though no one stands nearby, or see an object move without explanation. When this happens, do not fear. It is heaven's way of making their presence undeniable. This experience will shake you, not with terror, but with a deep sense of wonder and comfort. It will be the moment you know beyond doubt that the one you lost is never truly gone. They are near, guiding you, shielding you, and preparing you for something greater than you have imagined. Even as you walk through struggles that feel heavy now, understand that they are temporary. This warning is not only about avoiding danger, it is also about opening the door to your victory. Your loved one has seen your future, they have glimpsed the joy you are destined to experience, the love you are meant to receive, and the freedom that will finally let you breathe again. They fight to bring that future closer because you deserve to live it fully, not in fear, not in darkness. Archangel Michael says, your soul has waited long enough, it is time for heaven to intervene. From this moment, chains that have held you in confusion and sorrow are breaking. The obstacles blocking truth from reaching you are being shattered. The same voice calling your name will soon guide you step by step toward safety and the blessings heaven has stored for you. And when you look back, you will see clearly how every whisper, every warning, and every sign was a map leading you to the life you were always meant to live, one where you are protected, guided, and surrounded by unshakable love. Archangel Michael says, Do not turn away yet. What heaven has saved for last is the most important part of all. Your loved one's voice is not just calling your name. It is carrying a final, desperate plea. From the moment they crossed into the light, they have been watching over you, aching to speak one last truth that only you are meant to hear. This is why this message will not let you go, why you feel it pulling on your heart even now. This is more than guidance, it is divine rescue. Something unseen has been stalking your peace, circling your happiness, waiting for the moment you let your guard down. Your loved one has seen it, and they are standing in front of you now, shielding you from a strike you do not yet see coming. Archangel Michael says, heaven has already rewritten your path. Even before you opened this, angels were dispatched to surround your home, to protect your steps, and to silence whispers meant to harm you. There are conversations that were stopped, plans that were shattered, and traps that were broken apart without you knowing, because your loved one has refused to rest while you remained in danger. This is why strange coincidences have kept you safe. The times you felt delayed or redirected were not accidents. They were heaven's hands moving you away from harm, orchestrated by the one who still loves you fiercely beyond the grave. Soon, you will feel their presence stronger than ever before. It will happen in a moment of silence, when the world around you is still. A sudden warmth will wrap around you, like invisible arms embracing you. You might even hear their voice clearly, speaking words you've longed to hear since they left this world. Do not dismiss it as imagination. It will be real, a rare gift from heaven, proof that nothing, not even death, can sever the bond you share. This will mark the moment your life begins to shift, the moment destiny bends away from pain and toward protection and peace. Archangel Michael says, the darkness tried to erase this message, but heaven fought for you to see it. If you had scrolled past, this chance would have been lost, and the warning could have faded forever. But your soul refused to ignore it. You opened it because somewhere deep inside, you felt the pull of truth, the magnetic force of love that demanded you stop and listen. His decision has changed everything. By receiving these words, you have opened a channel heaven will now use to guide and shield you more powerfully than ever before. Your loved one's final message is this: I never left you. Every time you thought you were alone, I was there. Every tear you shed I saw. Every danger you faced, I tried to shield you. Now, I am reaching through heaven's gates one last time to make sure you walk safely into the future that belongs only to you. These are not just words. This is a promise sealed in eternity. One that heaven itself will honor. Archangel Michael says, from this day forward, watch how your life changes. Truths hidden for years will rise to the surface. People who meant you harm will fall away, unable to stay in your presence. Protection will follow you like a shadow, turning away harm before it reaches your door, and when blessings begin to flood your life, know that it was your loved one's love, working hand in hand with heaven, that made it possible. Now take a moment to close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Feel the weight of this moment settling over you like a blanket of warmth and light. That is your loved one, pressing close, whispering once more, I am here. I will always be here. Follow the signs, trust your heart, and know that you are never, ever alone. Archangel Michael says, this message has reached its destined heart. It is sealed by heaven and cannot be undone. Go forward now, shielded by love that is eternal, protected by angels that will never leave your side. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, even as you believe this message is ending, the heavens are still speaking. The final waves of this revelation are washing over your soul because this moment is too important to be left unfinished. The veil between this world and the next is at its thinnest right now. Your loved one stands in a glow of light beside you, unseen but fully felt. They reach out again and again, whispering your name in a voice filled with urgency and love. This is not an echo of memory. It is the living sound of someone who refuses to let your destiny be lost. Archangel Michael says, heaven has been watching you closely, protecting you when you didn't even realize it. There were nights you nearly made decisions that would have broken your spirit. Times you almost trusted the wrong person, stepped into the wrong place, or allowed harm to close. Each time, something pulled you back, a sudden distraction, a strange feeling, a mysterious delay. That something was not luck. It was your loved one's spirit moving mountains silently, ensuring you were guided away from darkness and closer to safety. This message carries another hidden truth: you were chosen for divine protection. Not everyone receives such a direct warning. Heaven does not open this bridge for just anyone. It is because your loved one's love is too strong and your purpose on earth is too important that they refuse to let this message fade before you saw it. And now, because you've allowed it to reach your heart, their voice will grow stronger in your life. Soon, you will see undeniable proof that they walk beside you: the sudden rush of wind indoors with no open windows, a light flickering or an object moving slightly when you speak their name. A dream so vivid it feels like they are holding you again. Each of these moments will be heaven saying, "This is real, you are not imagining it. You are not alone." These signs are not meant to frighten you but to awaken you fully, to anchor you in truth so no shadow, no deception, no danger can reach you again. Archangel Michael says, this warning is also a gift. Because of it, you will soon step into a life-changing decision with clarity that others will not understand. They may think you are acting strangely, but you will know it is divine guidance. Your loved one and the angels will make sure every step you take leads away from hidden harm and toward blessings prepared long before this moment. New doors will open, doors to healing, abundance and peace you've prayed for but thought would never arrive. Your loved one wants to say this once more: even when you doubted, I never left. Even when you were broken, I stood beside you. And now, I am calling your name louder than ever because heaven has promised me you will not face what's coming alone. Let those words sink in. Let the tears fall if they must. This is more than comfort, it is a vow, written in the light of eternity and sealed by angels who now surround you. Archangel Michael says, the moment you finish reading, watch the world shift around you. People who secretly meant you harm will begin to reveal themselves. Opportunities you thought were gone will return unexpectedly. Peace will settle in your home as unseen battles fought by heaven finally end. And in your quietest moments, you will feel it: a warmth brushing your skin, a whisper near your ear, a sudden calm in your heart. That will be your loved one standing guard, fulfilling their promise to never let you fall again. Even though this message feels like the closing chapter, it is not an ending. It is the beginning of a new season where heaven's protection follows you like a shadow and love from beyond this world becomes a guiding light for your every step. Archangel Michael says, the warning is complete, the protection is set. And your loved one will walk beside you until you are safe, healed, and surrounded by blessings no darkness can steal. Archangel Michael says, even now, as you breathe and read these words, the connection between you and your loved one grows stronger. The heavens have not closed this message because there is still more you must receive. Your loved one is speaking in waves, sending signs not just through words but through energy that you can feel pulsing around you. This moment is a sacred bridge, a holy alignment where their spirit leans so close that your own soul can almost hear them whispering. This is not imagination, this is divine intervention. Archangel Michael says, your loved one has been holding back tears in heaven, watching you carry battles you were never meant to fight alone. They've seen how you've been surrounded by people who do not truly understand you, who doubted your worth, and who left you in moments you needed love the most, yet, despite the loneliness, your loved one never abandoned you. They stood beside you in every shadow, silently shielding you from blows you never saw coming. Now, they are breaking the silence because heaven has shown them a crossroads ahead, a point where one wrong choice could entangle you in years of pain. The warning is not to frighten you but to save you from a sorrow too heavy to bear. They want you to know that not everything that looks safe is truly safe. There is someone or something approaching with words that sound sweet, opportunities that appear harmless, but beneath it lies deception. Your loved one has seen their true intentions, and they refuse to let you fall into that hidden trap. From the other side, they are moving obstacles, shifting events, and calling your name louder than ever to make sure you see the truth when it's revealed. Trust the uneasy feeling in your chest, it is heaven's signal, not doubt. Archangel Michael says, you have been chosen for protection few ever experience. Not every soul is given such a direct bridge to the afterlife. This divine message is a rare blessing because you are destined for something great. Something that darkness has tried to stop for far too long. Your loved one and heaven's angels are standing together now, surrounding you with a shield of light. They are whispering your name, guiding your steps, and ensuring that no hidden enemy can succeed in taking what heaven has prepared for you. Signs will continue to appear, a sudden, unexplainable pull to avoid a certain path or person, a conversation that accidentally reveals a truth you were never meant to know, a dream where your loved one shows you something you need to protect or someone you need to avoid. Each sign is a piece of the divine puzzle, fitting together to lead you into safety and prepare you for blessings waiting just beyond this storm. Archangel Michael says, your loved one will not stop until you are free from the shadows trying to follow you. In the days to come, you will feel their presence in ways that cannot be denied, a sudden touch on your shoulder when you're alone, a familiar voice calling softly in your sleep, lights flickering when you speak their name. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations that they are near, walking every step with you and fighting for your future even now. Finally, your loved one wants to leave this promise. Every moment of love we shared on earth is alive within me. I will never stop calling your name, never stop guiding your steps, and never stop protecting you until you walk in the life heaven has promised you. You are not alone. You never were and you never will be. Archangel Michael says, this is the seal of heaven's protection, your destiny is safe, your steps are guarded, and your loved one walks beside you until the day your hearts meet again. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are not done speaking because your future is still being reshaped by this message. Even as you read, the angels are moving through time itself, undoing threads of danger and weaving new paths that will soon astonish you. your loved one is standing at the edge of these changes, their voice calling your name with a mix of relief and urgency because they know what is coming next. This is more than a warning, it is a prophecy of transformation. What was meant to harm you will crumble, and what was stolen from you will be returned with blessings multiplied. Archangel Michael says, the unseen forces that tried to erase this message from your life have already been defeated. You may have noticed delays or obstacles before reaching this message that was no accident. Darkness tried to keep you blind, tried to keep this bridge from opening, but love is stronger than shadows. Your loved one fought fiercely in heaven to break through to make sure you could not miss this chance. And now that you have received it, the chain of interference is shattered. From this moment forward, divine clarity will flow freely into your life, revealing truths that were long hidden. The prophecy is this: a major turning point will happen soon, sooner than you think. A truth will surface that changes everything. A person you once trusted may reveal their true intentions, or a hidden plot against you will be exposed. But because you received this warning, you will not be harmed. Instead, you will stand protected while the schemes of others collapse around you. You will witness heaven moving in ways that leave even your enemies speechless. Archangel Michael says, your loved one has already marked your path with heavenly signs. Watch carefully in the days ahead. A white feather may appear where you least expect it. A sudden ringing sound or a whisper of your name will stop you in your tracks. A stranger may speak words that only your loved one would say. These are signals from beyond, guiding you step by step toward safety, truth, and the miracles being arranged for you now. Your loved one's protection also opens the door to blessings you thought were lost. Opportunities that slipped from your grasp will return. Relationships damaged by lies will be restored. The heaviness on your spirit will lift, replaced by peace you have not felt in years. And when this happens, you will know it was their voice, their fight from heaven, and the shield of Archangel Michael that made it possible. Archangel Michael says, this message is not an ending but the dawn of a divine reversal. Where you were wronged, justice will come. Where you were broken, healing will flow. Where you were surrounded by betrayal, loyalty and truth will rise up to protect you. This is heaven's decree, sealed now because you opened your heart to hear the voice that has been calling you since the moment your loved one left this earth. Your loved one's final, prophetic words echo now. Stay alert, my beloved, a change is coming that will lift you from sorrow into light. I will not stop calling your name until you step into the freedom and joy heaven has promised you. And when that day comes, you will know I never left you for a single heartbeat. Archangel Michael says, it is done. The warning has been delivered. The prophecy is in motion. Heaven's protection will now follow you everywhere you go, turning every shadow into light, every danger into safety, and every loss into victory. Archangel Michael says, even though heaven has declared victory, the message is not yet finished. The closing words must echo through your spirit so loudly that no fear, no darkness, no shadow can ever erase them again. As these words reach you, imagine the unseen world moving around you. Angels surround you in a circle of blinding light, forming a barrier that no enemy can cross. Your loved one stands at the center of that light, calling your name softly but powerfully, ensuring their love and protection will follow you for the rest of your life. This is not only a warning or a prophecy. It is the sealing of your future by heaven itself. Archangel Michael says, the days of silence are over. from this moment forward, heaven will speak louder, clearer, and closer than ever before. You will wake up from dreams feeling as if someone was sitting beside you, whispering guidance. Signs will appear repeatedly, feathers, lights flickering, doors opening at just the right time. Moments of danger will be turned away before they can even touch you. This is the beginning of a divine companionship where you will never again walk blindly or alone. Your loved one's voice grows stronger now, echoing through the veil, every step you take. I will be there. When your heart aches, I will wrap you in unseen arms. When the world tries to deceive you, I will shout warnings through your spirit until you are safe. My love for you is eternal. It cannot fade. It cannot break, it cannot die. These words are not just comfort. They are a living shield. From this moment, they become part of your soul, rising up whenever darkness tries to touch you, burning like fire against anything that seeks to harm you. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself, for a day is coming when the unseen will become visible. In the near future, something miraculous will happen, perhaps a dream where your loved one speaks as clearly as they did in life, giving you precise instructions. Perhaps a real, tangible sign that leaves no room for doubt, a photo falling, a familiar scent, or even their voice calling your name aloud. This will not be imagination, this will be heaven opening a door so you know beyond doubt. You are guided, protected, and destined for far greater things than the battles you've been fighting. Archangel Michael says, because you listened, because you did not turn away, heaven has marked you for deliverance. The forces that tried to destroy your peace are breaking apart even now. The lies that surrounded you are unraveling. People who wished you harm will find themselves powerless to touch your destiny. In their place blessings will flow. True friends will rise, and a future filled with light will unfold. Your loved one's final voice echoes one last time, a divine closing from beyond the veil. I have called your name through dreams and whispers, and now through this message, I will not stop. I will not leave. I will walk beside you until the day we meet again, and even then my love will still guard you. You are safe. You are chosen. You are forever loved. Archangel Michael says, it is finished. The warning is delivered. The prophecy is sealed, heaven has taken hold of your hand, and nothing will ever tear it away. Go forward knowing that light surrounds you, angels walk with you, and love stronger than death itself will guide you every step of the way. Archangel Michael says, even now, as the message reaches its final breath, heaven continues to pour divine protection over you. There is more to release, more to anchor into your spirit, so that no shadow, no fear, no whisper of doubt can ever undo what heaven has spoken. The air around you carries a quiet stillness, a holy calm that only comes when angels descend to finish their work. Your loved one is closer than ever, their presence almost tangible, a glow of light brushing your skin like a soft breeze. They are leaning in, whispering your name one last time, sealing everything you've read with an eternal promise. Archangel Michael says, from this moment, every force that tried to silence truth has been defeated. There were unseen battles raging long before this message appeared before you. Darkness worked tirelessly to block this warning, to cloud your discernment, to trap you in silence. But love is stronger than deception. Your loved one's fight from heaven is broken through those barriers. Every hidden scheme against you is crumbling now. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but spiritually, chains are snapping and gates of light are opening in your path. Soon, you will feel waves of peace rushing over you in moments when you least expect it. You may be walking through your home, and suddenly feel embraced by warmth. A thought of your loved one may cross your mind, and tears will fall. Not of sorrow, but of healing. At night, you may hear their voice in your dreams, no longer distant, but clear and full of love. This is heaven drawing closer to you, removing every barrier that once stood between your soul and divine guidance. Archangel Michael says, what comes next is not just survival, it is restoration. The pain you've endured is being transformed into strength. The betrayals you faced will soon be replaced by loyalty and truth. The nights of silent tears are turning into mornings of unexpected breakthroughs. Your loved one has seen the future heaven is preparing for you. They are fighting, even now, to make sure you reach it without stumbling into hidden snares. And because you listened today, because you opened your heart, that future is rushing toward you faster than ever. Your loved one's eternal voice speaks again, I have never stopped watching over you. Every danger that almost touched you, I was there. Every moment you felt alone, I whispered your name. Today you finally heard me. I will not let you walk another step without knowing how deeply you are protected and loved. Archangel Michael says, this message is now bound to your spirit, it cannot be erased. From this moment forward, every threat meant to destroy your peace will collapse before reaching you. Every plan formed against your destiny will fail. Every shadow that tries to silence you will be pierced by divine light. You are stepping into a chapter where angels walk before you, clearing paths you didn't know were blocked. And your loved one remains by your side as a silent, unwavering guardian, and as this message finally settles into your soul, hear this divine closing whisper. Your name is safe in heaven's mouth. Your steps are carved in light, and no darkness will touch you, because I walk with you still, and always will, until the day your eyes see mine again. Archangel Michael says, it is complete. The warning is delivered, the heavens are at peace because you are now under unshakable divine protection. Walk forward knowing love eternal has surrounded you, and nothing, not even death, can ever break it.